리하. I just had a great idea while the stream was loading. So I'm executing something. Gonna be good. Ah! Runners! Runners, thank you. Thank you for the 30th month of membership. That is 1 times 30 months, or 2 times 15 months, or 5 times 6 months, or 3 times 10 months of subscription. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your continued support allows the National Elf Association to achieve many great things. Merci beaucoup. Merci, merci. 멸치볶음. I'm almost done. Hold on. Give me just like 2 more seconds. And by 2 seconds, I mean like 20. It's only off by an order of magnitude. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now export this. Ah. There we go. Prop. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on? Oh boy. Perfect. Save. Export PNG, export. And then import onto V2 Studio. Ah, yes, there we go. Perfect. Source McSource, Riha, Shawnee B Riha, What Niha, our daily dose of all ages content, Riha. Runners Riha, French. Colin Niha. They'll also say welcome everyone. Okay. Today is Baldr Sky Day, and the reason why I have this logo is because we are still a member of Kadokura Unso something. Unso? Yeah, you get the point. Kadokura Transportation. Baldr Sky. No, the controller is plugged in today. It's only been 2 days. I wouldn't forget about that. 아카네 사이버님, 이하 어서오세요. 그 미연 씨 읽는 방송입니다. 어서 오세요. 미연 씨라고 적고 액션 게임으로 읽는 뭐 그런 비스무리한 게임입니다. Baldr Sky. So what if people just didn't plug themselves into the internet and live normal lives? Well, they have brain chips, so they're plugged in 24/7. But if you somehow disable that, I guess they're just living normal lives. A very inconvenienced life. Baldr Sky Dive 1 Lost Memories was awarded the Moe Game Award Silver Prize in the Theme Song category in 2009. Today we're gonna play the award-winning visual novel from 2009 called Baldr Sky by Team Giga. No, Team Baldurhead. Part of Giga. Unrelated to Gigabyte. Alright. Wait, is it? Why is this not voiced? There we go. Ah. I see. You're now in your father's squad. Yes, reasons. Akiha heaves a downhearted sigh. She probably knows about the relationship between Aki and Fenrir too. Ark and Fenrir too. I don't want to. Chasing the truth. Looks up at the sky with a lonely looking face. I'll just change the subject. I don't want to sadden her with all this talk of Kurihara and war.
ところで、アキネは今アークで働いているんだよね。
空間デザイナーに抜擢。今やここらのエリアの責任者。
Totally zero nepotism.
そいつはすごいや。じゃあここはアキネがデザインしたんだ。
I stop for a moment to take in my surroundings. They're oddly nostalgic, almost as if I've walked through this exact path sometime in the past.
正確に言えば再構成した。
再構成って？
The thickets along the path catch my eye before I can finish my question. I'm reminded all too much of the path Masa and I took to and from the academy every day. The one where we first dived.
やっと気づいた。
じゃあ、まさか。
There are a lot of Baldr games before and after this one. I'm looking at a list. Yeah, it's a big series, but this one's the best. I grab Aki's hand and dash off. Assuming I'm right, then it's just beyond here. The one place that I can truly call home.
走っちゃ危ない。疲れる。
Cole only exists in this one.
ああ、じゃあ俺の背中に捕まって。
Wow, piggybacking. Now we're balling again. Plenty of hot doggers, but only one true baller. I hoist Aki onto my back, then continue my mad dash down the patch.
たくましくなったね。こう
I can hear her whisper as she pushes her cheek against my
会
back.
うたびに大きくなってる。
そうかな。別に背が伸びたりしてないだろ。兵隊やってて少しは鍛えてるけど。
そういう意味じゃないよ。
A familiar cherry blossom tree comes into view along the way, meaning my destination is just around the corner.
如月寮だ。
It's a sign I fully expected, yet one that still renders me speechless.
迷ったけど、やっぱり作ってみたくなって。
Whose route is this anyway? Right? I swear it is Chinatsu's route.
今まで何してたの？
Route, bro just balls and whoever, whenever. Whoever, whenever. Maybe this is why people hate the Chinatsu route. How do I zoom in? Where is the harm ending? No clue. Oh, Chinatsu's route branches off quickly, huh? Okay, so we did go to noise. Bad game, shake my head. Beth City, huh? Aki plops herself back onto her feet before staring me in the eye. She wants to know if she made the right decision or not, and honestly I can't blame her. This is a special place to us, but also one that brings back painful memories.
すごいや、アキネ。よくここまでリアルに再現できたね。
That's why I make it a point to give her the brightest smile possible.
私は再現の手助けをしただけ。
She blushes, scratches her head a bit, then takes a deep breath.
税州学園のマザーは学園の全員と常時接続されていた。だからマザーの中には学生職員から見た如月寮のデータが残っていたの。その残ったデータを再構成して如月寮を再現してみたわけ。
I don't know how they could have made this route to have more Chinatsu this early on. Because she... Oh, I guess we did run into her. Maybe they could have done something there. But that was our first time seeing her in like, I don't know, 5 years? considering how she's feeling about Cole. She gets tired after saying all that at once and takes a breather. Some things never change.
でも確かマザーは灰色のクリスマスで亡くなったんじゃ。
アークの AI イブはマザーと姉妹関係。マザーの崩壊後イブがそのメモリーを継承したの。
そうか。マザーは亡くなってもそのメモリーは生き続けているんだね。
There's a hint of sadness on her face as she nods. I know how she feels. Mother literally was a parental figure of sorts to all of Seishu's students. She had no personality and resembled us even less than NPCs, but we loved and respected her all the same. Made all too aware of that fact now that she's gone.
でもアキネ、イブはどの程度の記憶を継承したのかな。マザーは崩壊寸前までの記憶を持っていたって噂がアングラネットで流れてるんだ。兵隊やってるとそんな話も俺の耳に入ってくる。噂通り灰色のクリスマス当時のことをイブが継承しているとしたら、アーク社はそのことを知っているのか。
それは
Her expression becomes gloomy
ごめ
again.
ん、妙なことを聞いたね。でも別に問い詰める気はないから安心して。
気にしない。
She lightly places her hand on my head.
あの子に会ってあげて。そろそろご飯ができるはず。
あの子？
え？あの子って。
For a moment, I don't understand what she's saying. But suddenly I notice the smell of miso coming from the dorm. It's no ordinary soup, though. The smell of chives is impossible to
行っ
miss.
ておいで、こう。
Right after she says that, I open the door and run inside. Are you ready to take your shot? First shot of the day. I hear an all too familiar voice upon doing so. It's quiet and kind. Simply hearing it is enough to shut my brain down for a moment.
あれ？アキ先輩、戻ってきたんですか？
Quiet footsteps make their way closer to me. The rhythm of my heartbeat aligns with them. I almost forget to breathe once my brain registers the sight of Nanoha. A dear friend of mine, one I've known since I was a kid. But also one I haven't been in contact with since Grey Christmas.
なのは。
She starts running toward me, her face already drenched in tears. Take your shot. And plants sad face directly into the floor.
おい、大丈夫か、なのは。
It's not Fariha. I rip my shoes off and leap over to her. She jumps back to her feet as I do so, wasting no time in latching onto me.
そうか、そんなに痛かったか。よしよし、大丈夫だからな。
She continues to cling to me as she bawls her eyes out. I'm honestly on the brink of crying myself, but there's also a part of me that's worried this is not real.
本物の菜の葉だよな。
I unwittingly embrace her tight. Her body is small, but it's enough to make my heart overflow with warmth. Can you stop trauma dumping Nanoha?
無論本物。もうシミュラクラは作らない。
She doesn't sound too pleased, but those were the words I needed to fully accept the situation.
久しぶりだな、菜の葉。 仮想だけど現実だ。もう相変わらず泣き虫だなお前。本当に変わってないなお前は。
I still can't bring myself to dislike her though. I hold her tight as she continues to cry her eyes out. Her hair smells just like it used to, like the scent of sunshine.
感動の再会中だけどお味噌汁が。
Aki ruins the moment by making us notice the sound of an overflowing pot in the kitchen. セクビハリハ she says while still refusing to let go of
はい
me.
はい仕方がないな。
I make my way over to the kitchen. Nana still clinging to me all this time, all the while.
アキネだけじゃなく菜の葉にまで再会できるとはね。
A long sigh escapes me as I sit down in the living room. Obviously, nothing in this room is different. I feel like I just came back home or perhaps even went back in time.
見つけてきた。
Sorry, Nana, this is Chinatsu's route. Tell her and then you'll be taking multiple shots. Aki nods implicatively. Oh my goodness.
でもあいつ一体どこにいたんだい？
Implicatively.
スラム。
The war takes unreasonably long to
あ
sink
いつ
in.
がスラムに？まさか鈴代市のスラムとか言わないよね。
まさかのそれ。
The meek, gentle Nano eyes living in the filthy, dangerous slums. I never would have expected this back in school.
あいつ灰色のクリスマスの後。
わからない。けど各地を転々間違いない。
She was the Strexler!
何も教えてくれない。今の仕事や住んでるところのこと。
そうなんだ。
Is she doing fine? Does she have any problems? She tends to hide and hold it in whenever she's troubled. Womp womp, Nanoha, no childhood friend for you.
こう。
分かってるよ。いきなりあれこれ根掘り葉掘り聞いたりはしないさ。
うん。そうしてあげて。
灰色のクリスマスであいつも傷ついているはずだから。
I can't even imagine what she feels about Assembler, the thing her parents poured their heart and soul into, bringing about such a tragedy.
かわいそうな菜の葉。
The sliding door opens up and Nanoha comes in holding a tray.
お待たせしました、先輩。
ありがとう。その前にちょっとおトイレ。
おトイレって仮装でですか？
うん。
Aki hurries out of the room. He's trying to give us a moment alone, appreciating Aki's consideration. I face her directly.
久々だな菜の葉。
さっきはごめんね。ついつい
She sticks her tongue out, trying to play it off, but it only makes her flushed face all the more noticeable. I can feel my own turning red while thinking back to the warmth of her
い
touch.
や俺も感激してた。本当に嬉しいよ。
本当にそうだよね。
Tehepero. She nods her head, then fills up a bowl with rice for me.
あ、ごめんね。急いでいたから簡単に作っちゃったけど。
いや菜の葉の手料理で出迎えられるなんてなんだか本当に寮へ帰ってきた気がするよ。
Ah, Japanese home style meal is so good.
私もなんだか懐かしいよ。こんな風にお料理できるの久しぶりだし。
Miso, pickles, and fried fish.
そうか。もしかして菜の葉もリアルじゃソイレントグリーンばっかりか？
Are you stuck with Soylent Green offline too?
嫌な世の中だよね。
She sighs with a gloomy expression. She probably has lots of trouble making ends meet. I can tell by looking, and no, I can't let myself turn gloomy too. Let's just change the
し
subject.
かしラッキーだったよ。
ラッキーだぜ。
菜の花が偶然飯を作っていたなんてさ。
グレートだぜ。
偶然じゃないよ。アキ先輩から電話があって訳も言わずに急いで来てご飯を作ってくれって。
Aki! Nano is not your food prep servant.
俺が来ると言い忘れてたわけか。相変わらずだな、アキネ。
でもちょっと残念だな。マサ先輩も呼んだんだけど忙しいらしくて。
そうか。
I remember my reunion with Masa and become a bit down again. How long ago was it now? Quite a while, I think. Probably just after I became a proper mercenary. I happened to drop by in Suzushiro. Masa went out of his way to contact me, yet I was being all cold to him. The situation wasn't much to be happy about. I met a person I was close to after a long time of not seeing him, and yet I couldn't find any joy in it. That reminds me of the way Chinatsu behaved. She wasn't at all happy about our accidental reunion. Does she have any reason she can't
ど
share?
うしたのこ
千夏とは連絡を取っていないのか？
う。誠ちゃんや千夏先輩とはあの事件以来会っていない。
そうか。
その服軍服みたいだけどもしかしてずっと軍人さんだったの？
Uh-oh. Her question takes me by surprise. I'm not sure I have it in me to tell her I became a soldier, much less a mercenary, after making my hate for them clear as day.
ごめん。言いづらかったら言わなくていいよ。
いや、軍属だけど兵隊じゃないんだ。軍用物資の運送会社に勤めていてさ。
I work for a company that ships military goods for their own use.
じゃあ趣味クラブで戦ったりしないの？よ
ああ、まあな。
かった。じゃあ危ないことはしていないんだね。
Yeah, sure. Nana beams in relief, making my heart sting.
そういう菜の葉はリアルじゃ何をしていたんだ？
ごめんね。全く連絡できなくて。
She works at a net cafe.
いや、それは俺も同じだから。じゃあ、今はどこに住んでいるんだ？
ごめんね。
She lives in the slum in a hotel. She places her chopsticks down while apologizing. The tone of her voice says it all. RVD
謝
how?
るなって。そうじゃないな。謝るのは俺だ。
Just in time for Nanoha dumping. Let's freaking go.
隠し事はなるべくなくしとかないとな。
Maxing. I send her the ID given to me by my old man.
門倉運よ。
門倉運輸ってのは親父の会社の隠れ蓑なんだ。でも俺もそこで働いて一緒に仕事をやってる。
Nana blinks in disbelief.
俺の親父の本業は菜の葉なら知ってるよな。
そうなんだ。
She finally gets my point and hangs her head in
お前
sadness.
も今どこに住んでいるかぐらいは話してくれるよな。
こうはアキ先輩も気づいているんだね。
If she starts crying again, I ain't got enough booze. I nod and Nanoha heaves a resigned
ご
sigh.
めんね。隠すつもりじゃなかったんだ。ただ私鈴代市に住んでいても席はないし。
難民か。だから心配をかけたくなかったんだな。お前も変わっていないな。
I place my hand on her head, just like I used to. This reminds me of when she was hiding her parents' deaths. She's pretty much doing the same thing right now. Then again, I have been keeping us distant all this time too.
お父さんお母さんのことを知られるとどこに行っても あのことに触れられちゃうんだ。
And just like she used to, she starts half crying again.
もう謝るな。辛ければ遠慮
I
なく
think we're
俺に言
safe
ってい
on
いん
this
だ。
one. I'm too dense. I can't understand you unless you talk.
辛いのは私だけじゃない。こうだって。
なのは
ダメ。やっぱりもう我慢できないよ。
Finally, tears start rolling down her face. Despite that, she still tries her best to say something.
私心配だったんだよ。
No, don't tell Nanoha to shut up. You shut up.
あのことになって
Act like an adult and bottle it all up. Yeah, bottle it up until you explode. I'm gonna shake this one until she stops crying.
なのは
Bottoms up. I finally understand how she feels. Losing Sora devastated her, and she was probably always worried sick about how it affected me.
やだな。私泣き虫なのが治ってないよ。
She is very aware.
黙ってよと思ったのにバカだよ。
She wanted to make this feel like an old reunion. That wasn't possible for her, though.
もうなんて言っていいのかわかんないよ。今更なんだけどね。
Damn straight. You need to stop being a crybaby. Not enough booze in the world for this. She just ends up crying again. The girl doesn't know what to do with
変
herself.
わってないな。なのは
Overcome by heartache, I gently rub her head.
変わったん
Pat
だ
pat.
よ。変わったつもりだったの。私もう泣いたりしない。強くなったと思ってたのに。
She thought she wouldn't cry anymore. She seems a bit displeased as I pat her head.
鼻をすすりながら言っても説得力がないぞ。
だって
No, I can't blame
で
you.
も
Cry all you
不思議
want.
だよ。涙なんかもう枯れたと思ったのに、ここに戻ってきたらやたら涙が出ちゃって。
Certainly, events can devastate you so much that even crying proves to be impossible. That's exactly how I felt right after Sora's death. Just thinking about how Nana has been through that same experience pains
とに
me.
かく俺のことなら心配するな。もうあれから何年も過ぎた。
けど
もう自分の分はたっぷり泣いたさ。おかげで俺も変わったかもしれないけどな。
変わってない。少なくとも心配してたみたいになってない。
なんだお前。俺がショックで血も涙もない冷血感になったとか心配していたのか？
そこまでは言わない
It's surprising that this entire section is marked as unread, though. Feels like the only thing different this time was that we're working with Kadokura Transportation. Her slightly troubled expression is so precious it makes me rub her head with bigger strokes.
こうはあの事件があったから兵隊になったんじゃないの？
Her words make me stop my hand.
そうだよね。そうでもなきゃこうが軍人さんになったりしないよね。こうはあんなに嫌がってたんだもん。やっぱり先生を追っているの？先生やアセンブラを疑っているの？
俺だって信じたい。だから無実の証拠を探し出したいんだ。
Honestly, Nana makes me want to squeeze her tight. Yes, she is squeezable. Huggable. Even I feel like what I just said was a lie. If Mr. Kuriata was actually involved in it, I really can't imagine myself being enough of a hero to just leave it at that.
そうだよね。
Nana gives a half-hearted answer and walks a few steps away from me. This is another remnant of Great Christmas. I'm just opening up to a friend, but it only makes us more distant. Get her to make squeaky noises.
ねえ、冷めちゃうからご飯を食べない？
ああ、そうだな。
Thus began a silent meal. And then Aki comes back, does a 360 and walks away. Though this is all VR, the taste is so real that I feel like crying.
トイレ長いね。
ああ、一度ログアウトしちゃったのかな。
だよね。ここバーチャルだもんね。
We real Rajam. After that, neither of us spoke a single word until Aki came back. It seems Arvel City follows the same cycle as the real world, as night falls after a while.
いればいいのに。ごめんなさい先輩。でも出かけないといけない用事があって。
The MetaQuest XIV is really something. I want it.
ホームごめんね。先にログアウトするね。
ああ、今日はごちそうさまなのは。
She puts on her shoes and looks at me with a lonely expression.
またここに来れば会えるよね。
ああ、また休みの時には遊びに来るから。
じゃあまた。
Nana faces away from us, still looking sad. I really don't want to let her go just like this. If something happens to me, this will be our final goodbye.
いろいろあっても、俺は菜の葉を親友と思ってる。だから。
Confirming her friend zone status. No matter what happens, I think you're a dear friend to me. So, reminding the readers that this is not Nanoha's route. Shinyu zone. So what? I called out to her, but I just can't put my feelings into words. Nanoha, you're a great friend, but I'm falling with someone else. She also feels the same way. There we go. That's the conclusion. Despite that, Nanoha smiles back at me, though her expression does seem a bit gloomy.
ホーム鈴代に住んでいるならリアルでも会えたらいいな。でも私も仕事あるし、こうも忙しいよね。
Oh, don't worry. I'll be using your workplace as a base of operation many times in the future. She's coping.
俺の方は時間作るよ。菜の葉こそ。スラ
Before
ム
I
で何か困ったこと
forgot,
があっ
huh?
たら遠慮なく俺を呼んでくれ。
Arby! Thank you for 6 months of membership. That is 1 times 6, 2 times 3, or 3 times 2 months of membership. Thank you very much. 6 months is a real mental math. Real hard. That is 1 times 6, or 2 times 1.5, or 3 times 2. 2 times 3, 3 times 2. Oh my god. 69 divided by 11.5. Yes. Yes. Anyway, we continue. With Friendzone Sky. Nanoa nods at me. What is she yapping about?
今度はもっと
I don't know
いろんな
myself.
ことをお話ししようね。
Many other things next
あ
time.
あ、楽しみにしているからな、ナノハ。
This time her smile is proper. She then leaves through the front door. But yes, I dedicate this sub for Nanoha, who I want to squeeze tight, head pet, and friend zone. That's not, well, I guess.
ありがとう、こう。
何がだい？俺は別に礼を。
ナノハがスラムで暮らしてること、こうには素直に話してくれた。
ああ。
やっぱりナノハの扱いはこうが一番。来てくれてよかった。
俺は何もしていないよ。相変わらずあいつを泣かせちゃっただけだし。
ナノハが安心して泣けるのは幼なじみだから。私も安心。
Aki places her hand on my head, like I did on Nanoha's. Her palm is warm and soft. Just how long has it been since I experienced this?
じゃあ私もお仕事行ってくる。
ご苦労様。ってこの時間から仕事なの？
うん。私夜型だから。
She is just like me, for real, for real. Aki goes to leave through the front door.
ねえ、アキネ。ナノハのことを何とかしてあげられないかな。
Head pat? I don't know what that is. For I will never know. Yeah, how can you be a true friend if you don't let your homie unload their bundle burdens at you? Friend zone ain't so bad, I guess.
もちろん聞いた以上は何とかする。
She gives me a big nod.
後輩を貧乏暮らしなんてさせない。
先輩! Aki senpai! Aki senpai! 久しぶりですね。私、覚えてますか? Aki senpai, do you remember me? I'm your 後輩 too.
ありがとう、アキネ。
だからこうも手助けお願い。
こう、俺だよ、俺。Yeah, me, real leaf, you remember me, right?
人はパンのみにデイクルにあらず。
ああ、わかってるよ、アキネ。
She nods again with a smile and heads towards the
い
front
ってらっしゃ
door.
い、アキネ。
うん。行ってくる。
Aki walks out, leaving me alone in the dorm.
はあ
I return to the living room and spread myself out on the floor. The nostalgic atmosphere makes me feel like I went back in time. Oh, what I would do for that to actually happen. What if Great Christmas was just a nightmare? What if I wake up and find myself in the real Seisha Academy?
しかし、こんなに落ち着いた気分も久々だもんな。
Instead of bread, what if you had Big Mac? Impeccable timing. I close my eyelids and let the Sandman take me. Chinatsu, Nanoha, Aki. I start picturing those I reunited with.
霧島レインさんからコールです。
The machine voice brings me back from the depths of sleep.
いや、レイン、どうした？
注意。一旦フェンリルベースに戻りませんか？
But that has bread in it. Give me a lettuce burger wrap. I haven't tried a lettuce burger before. I'll look at the time and find out that it's currently late at night. As though I was told to just wait for orders. As part of the group, I have to show myself every now and then. Not to mention that I don't feel too good about letting Ark have my body.
すまん。つい居眠りなんかしていたよ。レイン、どこにいる？今そっちに向かう。
For the buns are huge portobellos. That would be so good. I love portobello mushrooms. I've tried portobello burger, whereas patty is portobello.
ではアーバルシティのエントランスで落ち合いましょう。
So that mushroom has like 0 nutrients. It's like all
いかがでした
water.
アーバルシティでの休日は。
ああ、平和そのもの。ハトコと幼馴染と食事をしてた。レインこそ休暇をちゃんと楽しんだか？
ええ、と言いたいところですが、なんとなくのんびりしていると落ち着きません。
Mushrooms are mostly mush. Room. She forms a rye grind. I'm forming a rye grind too. I've had 1/3 of a looser burger. Krispy Kremes for buns. Ah! Some call it decadent. I call it disgusting. Raw as it is, however, I see more peace in it than usual. Despite what she said, this day off might have worked to remove some of the stress. Anyway, Rain, my beloved. Is that it? Rain is a true waifu. Nanoha is the little sister. Or, I guess, friend zone. Aki is your cousin. Older cousin. Literally, I guess, in game. This fresh donuts, it ain't bad, but holy, it's like 1,500 kilocalories. 3 was friends. Chinatsu is the stepsister. Oh no, Chinatsu.
いや、お前にも苦労をかけたなと思ってな。今更だけど、本当に感謝している。
Oh boy. I'm not reading that.
お互い無我夢中でしたから。
She lightly squints and forms a pleasant smile. Her golden hair gently sways in the virtual wind.
お楽しみいただけましたか、お客様。
Ah, yabai. A familiar voice rings out behind me. Agent, ohisashiburi. I turn around and see a girl on the grass smile at me.
はい。私はモデル S4R タイプの P165 番。アーク社の接客用 NPC です。
Okay, never mind. This is just normal NPC, not agent.
量産 NPC か。
I walk up to it and look at its
何
face.
かご用がありましたら遠慮なくお申し付けください。
いや、用はないんだけどな。
I don't need to rely on their ID to tell whether they're an NPC or not at this point. The same goes for most second gens, I'd assume. So, for Chinatsu's route, there sure ain't a lot of Chinatsu. Skippable? No. Pretty sure skippable scenes have a little icon here, bookmark icon. Yeah, I can't skip it. They may be smart, but we can't. we can tell there's something missing when talking to NPCs, almost like there's no soul in them. Not that I can explain what a soul is, but still people likely have the ability to distinguish between other people.
一つ質問があるんだけど、君と同じモデルはアーバルシティ以外にも配置されているのかな？
はい。ネットの各地に存在するアーク社の施設には、私と同タイプの NPC が各種。
じゃあアーク社の施設以外では、例えば個人向けに販売とかレンタルとか。
デザイナーとの契約により、それは認められていません。
A breach of contract with the designer of the NPC.
もしアーク社施設以外の場所で私を見かけた場合は、弊社保安部まで一歩。
ありがとう。もう行っていいよ。
The NPC bows, then makes its way
ど
elsewhere.
うしたんですか、コウさん。あの NPC に。
ああ、いや、なんでもないんだ。
I've heard rumors that pirated versions of these NPCs are being misused. The only real link that the NPCs have to Sora and Ku is that they have the same design. Sora and Ku won't be defiled no matter what they do to those things. All ages, all ages. My mind understands that completely, but a part of my heart remains unconvinced. Man, we humans are such irrational creatures.
音声のみ優先度最大ですが、受信されますか？
Could it be I momentarily hesitate but decide to answer? Then I spend a moment thinking and...
すまん、レイン。先に戻っていてくれないか？
いや、ではリアルで待っていますから。
Wait a minute, is it Chinatsu? It's Chinatsu, isn't it? It's finally Chinatsu time. I watch as she logs out and move to another part of cyberspace.
指定の座標はここだったはずなんだけどな。
I can't believe Chinatsu wants to meet in Anon City. The virtual city is barren. I look around in search of Chinatsu. She walks out from behind one of the
悪い
buildings.
ね。いきなり呼び出したりして。
いや、連絡してくれて嬉しいよ、千夏。
Neurons activated.
そう言ってくれると助かるよ。
VR can go anywhere. Chooses willingly to go to the hood. Just like before, I don't see a single hint of friendliness on her face. Is this really Chinatsu? What should I even begin to talk about? Her coldness makes it clear that this isn't a cheerful reunion. Some experiences you just can't get from VR.
傭兵だってね、こう。
Chinatsu breaks the silence.
門倉運輸の実態をお前も知ってるんだな。
もちろん。調べはすぐについたよ。あんたの父親が率いる悪名高い戦闘部隊だね。
それがわかるってことは、千夏も同業者ってことか。
そんなところ。
Is she CDF? Go, maybe even Dominion? I can't make any assumption. I can't make many assumptions. But there's one thing I do
どうや
understand.
ら友達同士再会したいって感
まあね。
Her blunt answer freezes my heart.
シティを離れて。言うだけ無駄か。同業者だもんね。むしろ稼ぎ時と捉えてるのかもしれないけど、それでも昔の友達が死ぬのは見たくないから。
Oh, don't worry. I'm very strong as long as I load the right equipment and not try to min-max my equipment leveling. She says this in every route, right? I don't think she said it in Rain's route. She ends the conversation and turns her back to me, having left me with no window to
警
respond.
告してくれる友情は残っているんだな。
That remark makes her stop in her
そうかもね。
tracks.
さすがに昔の友達とは戦いたくないから。
千夏。
でも戦場であったら容赦しない。それが嫌なら除隊して鈴代市を離れて。
With those words as their last, Chinatsu walks away without even turning around. The aura of silent rejection she emits keeps me from trying to call out to her. Falling bad end.
忘れちゃやだよ。いいのかな。
ほらー、起きろ門倉こう。
Kadokura-ko. That day, Chinatsu was lively right from the morning.
なんだ。
I open my eyes and see Chinatsu standing at full height in my room.
なんだじゃないわよ。今何時だと思ってるわけ？
Oh, is this the day of the tournament?
まさか俺寝坊しちゃったのか。
I awaken my consciousness and quickly get up. Today's the preliminaries. Darn it. I can't be late.
おい千夏、まだ開始時刻まで6時間もあるんですけど。
早めに起きてウォーミングアップするんだとさ。
そうそう、体を温めておかないと実力を発揮できないよ。
I thought Chinatsu didn't want VR.
はいはい、さすが体育会系。着替えるからちょっと部屋から出ていてくれないか。
3分で着替えてね。その後一緒に軽くランニングをするんだから。
飯の前にランニングかよ。
諦めろこう。今日の千夏には逆らわない方がいい。
Masa knits his brows and rubs his
も
ass.
うもうお尻叩かれたくなかったら
Pok
今
pok.
日はコーチの命令に絶対服従。
わかったわかった。
This is the price we pay for having
いよいよ
Chinatsu on the
出撃の
team.
時だよ。気合を入れて頑張ろう。
本当に元気だな。
それが最大の取り柄ですから。
She gives me a full smile. Well, I'm glad that she's way more enthusiastic about simulacrums than she used to be, but
お前また俺の部屋からダイブする気か。
当たり前でしょ。チームなんだから出撃の時から一緒でないと。
I think she has an ulterior motive.
じゃあマサも呼んでこようか。
いいって、マサはマサでどっかから来るよ。ほら一緒に寝よう。私はさ、ライブ中もこうにそばにいてほしいんだから。
There's her teasing again, though I won't lie, it made my heart jump a bit. No, get a grip, Cole. We're going straight to battle now.
よし行くぞ。
I get psyched and activate the diving process. The structure is already crowded. There's participants and spectators everywhere. Look at the field and see a few simulacrums on standby. From an avatar's perspective, simulacrums are so large you have to look up at them to see fully. Look up to see them fully. This gives them a sense of size I don't usually feel.
すごい。
Simulacrums feel like they're at most like 3 meters tall, 2-3 meters, but I guess they're much larger. Love the thumbnail, by the way. Nah. I hear a familiar voice.
ナノハ来てくれたのか。でもお前シュミクラム戦には興味なかったんじゃないのか。
せっかくだから今日ぐらいは観戦しておこうと思って。
だってこういいとこ見せなきゃね。
Smiling impishly, Chinatsu nudges me with her elbow.
よお待たせ。あれナノハちゃんも来てたのか。
ナノハもって。
ああ、今そこで彼女を見つけてな。
Look where Masai is pointing.
一応知り合いが出場するってことだし見に来てあげたわよ。
そりゃどうも。しかし空が来るなんてちょっと意外だな。
私は別にどっちでもよかったんだけど、まこちゃんが心配だって言うから。
Is it just me or does she look like she's in a bad mood?
わかるか？いや、それが彼女一人でずっとそこら辺をさまよってたらしくてさ。
What? She was lost again? Not that, that's unlike her.
何ニヤニヤしてるのよ。私は方向音痴とかじゃないんだからね。
何も言ってないだろ。それより誠ちゃんは来なかったのか？
まこちゃんは今日は検診があって。
検診って。
Oh right, it's for her cyberbrain syndrome. I shouldn't have asked that.
気にしなくていいよ。本当にただの検診だから。
She hastily forms a smile and makes the awkwardness go away.
参加選手は受付を終了後、特設アリーナにて待機してください。
I think this is actually like all new text.
じゃあソラ先輩、私たちは観客席に行きましょうか。
ちょっと先行ってて。知ってる人がいるの。
Sora starts walking towards someone a short distance away from her.
頑張ってね。
Nana waves as she disappears through the door to the spectator section. A look over at Sora, who's talking to her friend maybe? She looks pretty small. Is she a kid or something? Well, this is a pretty big tournament. It's not too weird for children to come see it too.
彼女とさせるには適当な手段だろう。でもだからって私の特性だ。そうなことはないよ。
I can only hear parts of their conversation. A short while later, they finish speaking, and Sora runs up to
負
me.
けたりしないでよ。まこちゃんには朗報を持って帰りたいんだから。
I respond to her cheer by slightly raising my head. She beams and runs to Nanoha at the spectator seats.
俺笑ってたか？
Oh, this is Chinatsu's route. Pull yourself together, man.
怪しい。やっぱりあの女は危険だわ。
何言ってんだよお前。
I get her to lay off of me, and another familiar avatar walks up to
こんに
us.
ちは、諸君。
ああ、先生まで来てくれたんですか。
Sensei gonna pull out his dual katana out of his ass.
ああ、君たちの活躍ぶりを見学に来させてもらった。
Wasn't watching, we just can't put up a poor performance. This sure fires up my will to fight.
先生ってこの人が河野お師匠さんだったわけ？
そうそう。千夏は AFA の大先生を痴漢呼ばわりしてボールを頭にぶつけたわけだ。
だってあの時は。
いいんだ、気にしていないよ。私は栗原直
He
樹。
doesn't mind, he enjoyed it.
君の噂は聞いているよ。
渚千夏です。よろしくお願いします。
As Mr. Kuriara and Chinatsu exchange a handshake, an announcement resounds throughout the structure.
予選開始10分前。まもなく受付を締め切ります。参加
じゃあ先生、行ってきます。
なあ、頑張ってきたまえ。
もう朝かよ。
I scratch my head and get up as a dull headache attacks me from deep within. Frequent headaches, dreams of the past. The painkiller the medics gave me didn't seem to have any effect at all.
こりゃ本格的にチップがいかれたかな。
I sigh and quickly pass my hands through the sleeves of my clothes. Chapter 6 Agent. Oh wow, that's really early. Last time we met Agent was a lot later, I think.
それじゃあやだよ。いいのかな？武器とかつけられるみたいだよ。
Alright, I'm gonna try this one again because I want to level up my equipment and we'll see how it goes.
グッドがつけられるみたいよ。
What if I change sliding kick and normal dash? Tackle. Ah.
グッドがつけられるみたいよ。
Nope, does not work.
グッドがつけられるみたいだよ。
Oh wait, I messed it up. Tackle. Boosted kick? Uh-oh.
グッドがつけられるみたいだよ。
No, I messed it up.
つけられるみたいだよ。 グッドがつけられるみたいだよ。
Tackle. Okay, I think it's tackle, sidestep kick, and then... switch these two. Okay, there we go. Plugins. What we could do is give ourselves more HP. Because we haven't gotten any HP upgrades. Armor gauge. Yeah, let's get some upgrades. Non-equipment upgrades. $500 is okay. 1,000's expensive. Covers some health at the end of a battle. Covers health upon defeating enemies. Covers health on using Force Crash. Do we want faster force crash charge? Or HP heal on force crash? Think on faster charge.
いいのかな？
Let's go. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Ah. $383. Okay, clearly this.
とかつけられるみたいだよ。
Oh, force crash is initializer. Okay, let's change that. I like the atomic launcher. Oh, this one hits hard though. If I can land it. Ah. Okay, with central. Totsugeki. That hit? Yeah, this is with country. 안녕하세요. Okay, I think this is fine. Hopefully it's not as difficult as that Mohawk fight. I mean, we got some upgrade, HP upgrade and force crash upgrade, so should be okay.
シフト完了。
しかし朝飯前から訓練とはフェンリルも人使いが荒いぜ。
ぼやくなこう。敵は飯を食っていないからといって手加減はしてくれないぞ。
いや。
よし、仮想敵機を出現させろ。
Following our words, a group of viruses and simulacrums appear before us.
仮想敵機が CDF とは恐れ入ったな。
ドミニオンに次いでトラブルを起こしかねない候補だからな。戦ってみて損はあるまい。
I momentarily picture Masa, who's currently working as a CDF detective. Could I really pull the trigger if I end up fighting him, or Chinatsu for that matter?
そろそろ来ますよ。
Rain's words make me stop my train of thought.
いつも通りに行こ
いや。
よし、オープンコンバットだ。
Where is the shell route? Nowhere. Yeah, these guys are easy, unlike Mohawk. Oops. She's too busy making money, okay? Her productivity is probably like $100,000 an hour. Hotsugeki! Oh my goodness, I missed that.
練習通りです。
急げよ。おお、ほら。へいはっ。ダメか。早くしてくれ。
狙われた？倒れるわけには。はっ、敵機無力化。
へいはっ。どうした？
So swiffy.
熱い。
Oh wow, the virus is actually doing a combo attack on me. How dare they? Stun Freya! I love her attack. Alright, let's finish this one. Nice out. There's a lot of them. Hopefully the next whatchamacallit, Hotsugeki actually lands. I think I hit one of them, and I was hoping to hit like 3. Is there a time limit? I don't think so. Damn, Bazooka does like almost as much damage as the entire combo right now. Shows how inefficient my level 1 attacks are. Alright, here's another charge of Hotsugeki. Aha! How did that even miss? Right in front of me. Come back here. Oh my god. Tackle uses like a third of my heat gauge, or like 40%. Well, that took forever. 4 minutes is like the longest fight I've ever had. Maybe I took too long. Finally done with the training. I now need to eat breakfast and take a shower. I enter the shower room. I have a bad feeling about this scene. And find that someone's already here. I completely forgot that the shower room was unisex. I hastily try to relieve, but Major Cizelle calls out to me. Where do you think you're going? Oh, I just want to wait until you're done, ma'am.
私が浴び終
I
わる
don't
のを待つ
mind.
ほど
You
の時間
shouldn't
はないぞ
either. Not to mention that we don't have enough time for you to waste it on waiting. Her response is flat. Apparently, the situation doesn't make her feel
命令
anything.
だ浴びろ注意
Shower. That's an order, Lieutenant.
いや
Yeah. Can't talk back against an order, can I? I stand next to her and let the hot water pour over
ま
me.
るで学生だな兵隊暮らしで男とか女とか意識していたらやってられんだろ
You're acting like a schoolboy. No proper soldier is conscious of gender.
まあそうなんですが
I shrug glances at her. It's not like I want to see her naked bodies. I just thought I saw something weird about it, that is all.
チラチラと人を見るんじゃない
Stop glancing at me like that. If you're interested, just look at me properly.
いや
I'll listen to her and face her directly. It's a toned body reminiscent of a Black Panther's. Though tough looking, it also has beautiful flowing curves. However, the reason why I'm compelled to stare at her is different.
興味があるのは擬態かそれとも裸か
Are you interested in the fact that I'm a cyborg or just my naked body?
前者であります
The former. There are strange joint-like lines in certain places and a hard plate on her back. Those things can only mean that Major Giselle is a
軍
cyborg.
人のくせに擬態が珍しいのか
You're a soldier and you're
今
not
まで
used to
同僚に
cyborgs.
擬態化されたやつはいなかったのか
Didn't you have any among your
い
comrades?
えいましたがせいぜい手とか足とか部分擬態のやつだけで
I did, but they were only partial. Hands, legs, etc. Hold on, I can do this better. Up. Up. Kadokura Transportation cares for its That's okay. It is already pre-censored by the smoke. I'm just making sure that even Twitch has nothing to say about it. Anyway, Cole says, I did, but they were only partial. Hands, legs, etc.
部分的な擬態はバランスが悪い
Partial cyborg.
胴体の骨格から強化しなくちゃならん
Partial cyborgization is unbalanced. If you're serious about it, you should start with the torso skeleton.
そして腹渡から指先
Then
に
you
至る
just go from guts to the fingertips.
私の場合はほぼ全てだな
I actually had almost all of it replaced. So she's a full cyborg. That makes her quite a rarity. High quality cyborg bodies are expensive and complex. And honestly, with cloning being viable now, there are not many reasons to use them. Cyborg? AI? Ko does not care, he just follows.
どうしてクローニング処置を受けないのか不思議
You're
に思ってい
wondering
るよう
why
だ
I didn't clone myself, aren't you?
いえなんとなく理由はわかります
No,
調
I
査
can
は
somewhat
体の大
guess.
半を一度に
You
失わ
lost
れ
a
たの
large part of your body at once, didn't you?
そうだ臓器や四肢のクローニングなら問題はないしかし私は体の7割を一度に失った
Cloning individual organs or limbs is easy, but it's not a good option when you lose 70% of your body. She rubs soap over her soft skin, which looks exactly like a normal person's.
完全に肉体を培養すれば必然的にその肉体には機能する脳ができてしまうつまりすでに私とは別の人間なわけだ
And if you cultivate a whole body instead of just the parts, It ends up having a functioning brain, which makes it a whole new person, not just you. Man, if I lost 70% of my body, I would just die. Yeah, I think most people would. I guess she had immediate treatment, like, yeah. Someone took her body, or took her head, and then like put it on life support.
そしてそこから脳だけを除いてしまう
And under the current law, taking only its brain away is murder.
まったくありがたい話だ。法律は五体を失ってもだえ苦しむ者より。
Now, isn't that kind? Instead of protecting those who lose their bodies and suffer, the law is looking out for cloned vegetables that can't even survive on their own. Cloning always brings about strange problems. Many generations have passed since cloning became viable, yet we still have lawmakers, human rights organizations, and the masses arguing about it. After countless long court battles, the GU government finally allowed full-body cloning.
全身
However,
をクローニングするには厳重な資格審査の後長い順番待ちをせねばなら
full-body
ない
cloning involves a strict qualification exam, followed by a long waiting
一
list.
般庶民の払え
And
る
of
額じゃない
course, the price is enormous. Definitely not something a common person can
仮
afford.
に金と時間が
And
あった
even
と
if
しても
time and money
いつ
wasn't
くた
a
ばるかわ
problem,
からない
a
傭兵
lowly
風情
mercenary
は
who can die at any
資格
moment
審査
would
から
fail
真っ
the
先に
exam
除外さ
before
れ
it
てしまう
even
わ
began.
クソったれな話ですね
No, that's just shit. That's just shitty. Cloning yourself sure isn't easy.
まあでも擬態も捨てたものじゃない
Well, being a
この仕事に
cyborg
は
isn't too
適し
bad
ていると言
either.
って間
It
違いはな
clearly
い
fits our line of work. Jeanette demonstrates her body's capabilities by crushing the hard soap between just two of her fingers.
お前が学園に通ったように私は軍隊で物を学んだ
While you went to school, I got my education in the army. My entrance ceremony was the time when they kidnapped me from my village and gave me an assault rifle. Can they just transfer my mind into a new body? This one's old and busted. Well, that's called cloning technology. And full clone isn't easy to do because you need approval from blah blah blah. Well, buddy, they only do that for the financial elite. You must have connection to the senator, the governor.
私は戦場しか知らない
War is all I know.
だからだろうな擬態化されたことを
That's probably why.
後悔したこともない
I just don't regret becoming a cyborg. In
マ
fact,
シンに近づけてほっとして
getting closer to machines actually calmed me down a bit. Hey, look now. All you have to do is shake some CEO's boots. Major Chazelle puts on a distant look. Now that I get a better look at her eyes, they actually shine in a way that's impossible in nature. I guess she lost her body in battle. I'm somewhat curious, but I really can't bring myself to ask her that directly. But she lost her eyes too? Like just how much of her body remained?
それに飯も食えれば排泄もする女性としての機能も
30%.
形
Okay,
だけは
fine.
ちゃんと機能しているしな
Anyway, Chazelle says, also, I eat and excrete like any person does, and I'm even functional as a woman, at least for the act. I don't know which act she's talking about, ooh. She cracks a smile, making me realize that she is indeed a woman. Cole, please stop describing. This is supposed to be all ages here. The sight of her body makes mine react.
なんだ注意私の体に改めて個人的な興味が湧いたか
Cole, can you deliver that sticker somewhere else? Cole, Lieutenant, are you personally interested in my body now?
いえ、めっそうもありません。
試してみるか。
Here to try me. I do like forgetting my role and going wild every now and then. I don't know what she's talking about. Ooh.
では失礼します。
I have escape out of the shower room. Alright, I think we're safe now. There we go. Cole Bowling, except he wusses out at the side of a cyborg. reset. No. Would you a cyborg? I mean, why not? Are they hot? Sure, why not? I don't know what you're talking about, actually. I have to escape out of the shower room. The breakfast and shower is followed by today's briefings.
これが先日門倉中尉たちから提供されたデータだ。ようやく解析が完了した。
I think I have an appropriate reaction image here. Hopefully. Ah, damn, I don't have it here. She sends us the data.
あの情報や注意だけではなく複数の客に同じ情報を売っていたようですね。
その通り。その一人に米内武の秘書がいるのを確認した。
Major Giselle cracks a smile, looking like a teacher praising an excellent student.
米内武。反 AI 派閥の筆頭議員ですね。
A real anti-AI hardliner, that one. He's strongly supported by Mythspire's conservatives and is often thought to be a puppet of the GU army.
ことは米内議員もこの事件について我々と同じ情報を握っているのでしょうか。
握っていても不思議はないだろうな。もし米内が知っていればゴートにまで届いても不思議はない。
もしそうなれば大きな騒ぎになるでしょうね。
ま、米内の動きを見ればわかることだ。もし性的のスキャンダルを掴んだとすれば必ず何かリアクションがあるはずだ。
あるいは米内が消されるか。
You know, honestly, I was fully expecting a shower scene with Mohawk, but my expectations were off the mark.
いずれにしても今は様子見だな。シゼル、モホーク、
Excuse
お前らで手分けしてアナと米内を監視してくれ。
Whatever the case, let's just see what happens. Giselle, Mohawk, you two split up and watch Anan and Yunotsu.
よし、解散。全員持ち場に戻れ。
大佐、自分とレイン少尉はまだ持ち場を得ておりませんが。
待機していろ。手助けが必要になったら連絡する。
Major Giselle replies in my old man's stead. Considering my position, that's the only response I can give. She gave me an answer, and I have no right to retort.
そんな顔するな。お前のおかげで手にした情報だ。食いつきたい気持ちはわからんではないが。
注意。頭痛が治らないそうだな。時折妙な幻覚も見ると聞いている。
はい。しかし戦闘に影響がないのは実力で証明できていると思いますが。
とにかくお前はおつむのメンテが先だ。
幸いここには我々とつながりのある医者がいる。
Ties to a doctor in this
すぐに診
city.
療所に行ってこい。
Go to your clinic right now. They give me stern looks and take turns telling me off. Guess I won't accomplish anything by just staying
注
here.
意、私からもお願いします。
いや。
よし。 あまりお嬢さんに心配をかけるんじゃないぞ。
He slaps my shoulder and leaves alongside Major Chazelle. Noi
いらっしゃい。
time!
君たちはカップルかな？
The place Major Chazelle told us to go to is shocking in more ways than one. Is this fate or
よ
something?
ーく戻ってきたな、この不良患者め。
Oh, so now you come back, you delinquent of a patient.
あなたでしたか。親父の言ってた医者っていうのは。
まったく、君はまだ治療中の身の上なんだぞ。どうしてちゃんと私のところに来ないんだ？
I love Noi.
すみませんでした。
連絡もせず勝手にあちらこちらへと、自分でも少しだらしないと思わないか？
返す言葉もありません。
ああ、いい。それはそうと、シゼルは元気か？最近はとんとご無沙汰だが。
Noi fills a syringe with my medicine.
先生は少佐とお知り合いなのですか？
腐れ縁で昔の友達で、セフレで戦友。なんと言えばそれらが入り混じった関係だ。
An old acquaintance, a friend with benefit, a comrade in battle. There are too many things to. What does she mean by this? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Can't really choose between those three. It's a mix. So they're very close, apparently.
なるほど。
Naruhodo. I really don't, so. Naruhodo. 全然わからない. Still can't tell what their relationship is
そ
like.
の後、具合はどうだ？
ええ、まだところどころ記憶の抜けはありますが、おおむね良好です。
ふむ、それは頂上。さて、それでは楽しい診察を始めるとするかな。
Let's begin our fun little
で
examination.
は、そこの君、レイン少尉も協力してくれるな。おそらくはデリケートな処置が必要になる。
This treatment will likely be very
は
delicate.
い、私にできることでしたら。
いい返事だ、少尉。早速だが、服を脱いでくれたまえ。もちろんだ。何をためらっている？私は医者だぞ。それとも私を信用できないとでも言うのかね？
Hold on. What's noise? Noise an insanely good wingman. Hold on. I feel like I should be doing this.
いえ、決してそのような。しかし。
No, I certainly didn't, but
さあさあ、早く服を脱が
no
ないか。
bots, hurry up and
全裸になって
undress.
四つん這いになりた
Get
まえ。
naked
こっ
and
ちに
go on
頭
all
が来るよう
fours
な。
so your head reaches up to here. What did Noi mean by this, seriously?
あ、しかし。
But
注意、君は部下にどういう教育をしているのかね。これじゃ何も進まんぞ。
Lieutenant, just how did you train your
少尉に命令し、
subordinate?
服を脱ぐよう
We're
に言っ
not
てくれ。
making any progress here. Go on, order her to take off her clothes.
レイン、
Oh.
これは俺たちの理解を超えた検査なんだ。そうに違いない。
Just look at his serious face. Rain, this checkup is probably beyond our understanding. That has to be it. Rain is not convinced.
見ろ、注意。なんだこの少尉の態度は。部下の教育が行き届いとらんぞ。上官の命令には絶対服
真面目にやっていただけますか？
No, she's getting overpressured.
ちょっとからかっただけだ。
Okay, this is gonna be the next thumbnail, I guess. That's our noise.
しかしその様子では2人ともシゼルの毒牙にはかかっていないようだな。
It looks like Giselle hasn't corrupted you yet.
毒牙って何ですかそれは。
実はな、あの少佐殿は注意。
Why am I the one she's getting mad at?
やれやれ、真面目な少尉殿だな。いいだろう。注意、そこにかけたまえ。
I get on the examination table and Noi pushes a jet syringe against my neck. What the heck's a jet syringe?
さあ、目を閉じて。君はナノに導かれ、自分の記憶にダイブするんだ。
Now close your eyes, let the little ones guide you as you dive into your memories. I do as she says and see a dazzling light approach
じゃ
me.
あ、Gute
Gute reise. And with that, I'm gonna go take a break. I need to get something to drink because I finished my glass of water. Apparently that KD I've had for the first time in like a year and a half was like too much for me. I need more water. Alright, I'll BRB. I don't like the sound of this. Oh, 나 지금 너무 스트레스. I'm so stressed right now. You got a Borgar, perfect, because you're just in time for Ballin. Surely this time mailing will open a gold door, right? Surely. I want out of this plane of existence. Do you remember what I owe you? Quick guys, what does she owe us? I try to remember, but sadly nothing comes to mind. I need to disable that sound alert when I'm playing something serious.
ごめん。
そっか。
I wasn't macbaiting.
でもいい。
This feels so weird having two separate. Gold! 빌딩 코드 다 제가 알고 있는 건 다 썼습니다. Alright, what's the gold? I don't even have Sabrina. Oh wait, I'm wearing my clothes every day. Ahem, that was a bad example. Ahem. It's not like I'm naked every day while I'm not streaming. Ahem. Anyway. What did she mean by this? Real confessions? No. Default Windows 11. Yeah. Huh? Wait, I know this joke. Ahem. It's a Firebird. No, it's an airship. No, it's soup. Oh, no genre savvy urchin, for it is in fact Soroban. I thought I heard fine booms. Flipping kusa. Jeez. My eyes! How are you finding me like that? Sugar. Yeah, man, something's hitting me! Thank you for the pickup.
Get to the chopper. I see that bully.
Oh gosh. Oh no, I got blown away! I'm okay.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
I am back. Chinatsu still owes us that Big Mac, Maybe. Alright. Gute reise. I'm about to dive into my memories. The moment I think that, a familiar face shows up to guide me. The face is very nostalgic. As for the person it belongs to, Chinatsu, the female friend that used to be my partner. The realization blows my consciousness somewhere far, far away.
学園のそばにこんな場所があったんだな。
Chinatsu takes my hand and leads me to a green plain.
ランニングしてて見つけたんだ。私にとってとっておきの場所ってやつかな。
She stands proud with the grassy field extending behind her. There are scrapped machines all over the place. Their shape makes it clear that they were weapons. The wind blowing through the field feels really pleasant. Well, I hope they don't step on a mine.
やっぱここは落ち着くな。
落ち着くのはいいけど、こんなところまで引っ張ってきて一体何の用なんだ？
こうにちょっと。大会の決勝も
も近いけどさ、たまにはこういうところでのんびりしてもいいでしょ。
She's a really good girl. Not everyone is so considerate of me. Now that I think about it, she's the first girl I dated and the first to kiss me on the cheek. I even momentarily considered that we might eventually become a real couple. Wait, did she take me here too?
しょ、おー、ぼーっとしてないでちょっと手伝ってよ。
I turned to look at her and see her struggling to take something out of a scrap.
これってバイクのボディだよな。
ほら、こうも手伝って。男の子なんだから機械いじりは得意でしょ。
手伝うって。おいおい、この工具の山は一体どこから持ってきたんだ？
So the bike that Chinatsu lent to Ko wasn't a bicycle, it was a motorbike.
あちこち探したらこんなに見つかったよ。まだピカピカなのに軍人さんももったいないことするよね。
An army bike even.
手伝わせるために俺を引っ張ってきたのか？
うん、そうだけど気分転換にちょうどいいでしょ。
Should have known. The midsummer cheer must be getting to my
した
head.
の？変な顔して。
いや、わかった。じゃあ手伝うから指示してくれ。
そうこなくっちゃ。
And so we split roles and try to rebuild the broken bike. We used manuals we found on the net, but there were still things we didn't get. So we also had to talk it out a lot.
先は長そうだよね。やっぱプラモデルみたいにはいかないか。
なあ、バイクぐらい新品を買ったらどうだ？今の生活じゃ厳しいだろうけど。
だって親にもねだれないしね。うちは子だくさんで貧乏だし。
貧乏って、お前の親って青春の職員だよな。
あ？
それでも豊かとは言えないよ。趣味クラブで稼いだお金も下宿代と生活費で消えちゃうし。
Huh. Didn't know that Chinatsu's parents worked at Seishu. She heaves a downtrodden, downhearted sigh.
本当は下宿なんかする必要ないんだけどね。家にいると弟たちと一緒の部屋にいなきゃいけないし。
でも兄弟仲は悪くないんだろ？
うん、悪くはないよ。喧嘩はするけど当然嫌いなんかじゃない。でも私も弟もいわゆる年頃なわけで、弟も一人になりたい時間があったりするだろうから、狭い家だし部屋は譲ってあげないとと思って。
そっか。
ねえこう、そこのレンチ取って。
ああ、レンチ？これか？
Search for the tool, but I can't tell which one it is.
違う違う、こっち。これだってば。
Slightly irritated, Chinatsu sticks out her hand to the pile of tools. We both reach out for the same wrench, and our hands touch. Hand holding. We both stop in place. I feel her soft hand as our eyes meet, and we stare at each other.
なんかお約束なことになっちゃったね。
そうだな。
My heart is beating way too fast. What's making it speed up like that?
ねえ、こうの手大きくない？
そんなことないと思うけど。
私の手よりは大きいよ。パッと見なよっとしててもやっぱり男の子の手だね。
Her cheeks turn red as she smiles in a bashful manner. Suddenly the smile disappears. Now she's just looking right into my eyes. I can't even move. She tightly grasps my hand.
こう？あのね。
なんだよ。
The world flips upside down as I'm forced to the ground on my back.
なんで投げ飛ばされてんだよ俺。
手が触れただけで顔真っ赤にしてるからだよ。こうのスケベ。
The sun shines behind her as Chinatsu laughs at me with a reddened face. The impact made my body hurt pretty bad, but I couldn't help but be dazzled by her bright smile. The dream of the past ends, and I find myself on a medical console in a clinic. Noli folds her arms and stares at the monitor on the wall.
一体何か？
少し気になることがある。もうしばらく治療に付き合ってくれ。
ええ、構いませんが。
とりあえず治療などは順調に稼働中だ。これからも機械を見て通院してくれ。
The healing nanos are working as intended. Come visit me again when you have the chance.
はい。
Molly continues staring at the monitor even as I leave.
お疲れ様でした。注意。
I walk aside and find almost said Riel. Rain waiting for me.
なんだ。中で待っていればよかったのに。
外の空気を吸いがてら少佐と連絡を取っていましたので。
そうか。で、俺たちへの指示は？
引き続き鈴代市内のどこかで待機していろとのことです。
そりゃ気楽でいいけど、この後に及んで病人扱いしてるんじゃないだろうな。
まあ休ませてもらいましょう。こんな時間も今は必要ですよ。
そうだな。休めるのは今だけかもしれないしな。
When the real battle begins, I probably won't even have the time to complain. Rain and I walk through the slums.
認証しました。アーバルシティへのログインを許可します。
The sight of Arval City greets us upon being cleared to enter.
付き合わせて悪いな、レイン。
いいえ、お気になさらないでください。一人になってもすることもありませんし、それに久々に文化的な生活を楽しんでいますから。読書に音楽鑑賞、本当に久しぶりに楽しんでいます。
確かに俺たち文化からかけ離れた生活をしているもんな。
A voice rings out from behind me. I notice Nana running down a hill toward us when I turn to face it.
いいのかな。
Yep, she just had to trip there.
おいおい、相変わらずなやつだな。
I offer her a hand, which she grabs, a shy smile on her face. It's then she notices Rain, failing to hide her
はじ
surprise.
めまして、こんにちは。
Rain doesn't seem to mind though. She smiles and nods her head.
あ、どうも。はじめまして。
あ、菜の葉紹介するよ。彼女は俺の同僚の霧島レイン。
同僚って
若草菜の葉さんですね。コウさんからいつもお話を伺っています。
She offers her hand out to Nanoha.
あ、はい。どうも。
Nanoha responds by shaking it, albeit somewhat timidly.
ではコウさん、私は図書館に行きますので、何かあったら呼んでくださいね。
あ、わかった。後で一緒に飯でも食おう。
ええ、ではごゆっくり。
It's only me and Nana after Rain takes her leave.
すっごく綺麗な人だね。レインさんって人。
まあな。
That said, she's the walking definition of a rose with thorns. Not that you'd guess as much just by her appearance. I can think of at least 20 people they've had a few bones broken thanks to that.
で、こう、あんな綺麗な人、どこでどうやって知り合ったの？
もちろん軍隊だよ。腐れ縁ってやつで今も同じ部隊に所属している。
そっか。なんだ、戦友さんか。
She sighs in a somewhat disappointed manner.
戦友さんだ。別に男とか女とかそんな関係じゃない。
本当に？なんか怪しいな。こうがあんな綺麗な人と一緒にいて手も出さないなんて。
She knows code too well.
あのな、マサじゃあるまいし。
Stop hogging the route! Though her words remind me that, despite us not being in a relationship, I did actually lay a hand on her, so...
あ、その顔やっぱりしちゃったんじゃないの？
You two did it, didn't you?
どうしてそ
こう、別に隠さなくていいんだよ。
I can tell her that she's saying this for my sake. Oh, I can tell that she's saying this for my sake.
むしろ関連したい気分だし。
Which just makes it hurt all the more. She's still concerned about what happened to Sora, about how that impacted me.
だから。
Overcome by pain, I unconsciously placed my hand on her head.
確かにレインとは付き合いが長いけど、俺たちの関係はそんな甘いもんじゃないんだ。
What's the right way to explain this to her? We both understand the pain of having lived through the Great Christmas. At the same time, we're also comrades that have been through countless battles together. We embraced one another, we've saved each other's lives, but even then, we're nothing close to a couple.
いろいろあったんだね。
Nana was quick to realize, thankfully enough.
そうだよね。
だろうな。お前も苦労したんだろう。
Nana hangs her head down. Her eyes are probably full of
学園
tears
生
now.
の頃、南八坂でした約束を覚え
もちろん忘れろって言ったって忘れられない。
俺とお前は他人じゃないんだ。辛いことがあったら何でも言えよ。
おう、
ごめんな、今更か。何年もほっと。
ありがとう。そう言ってくれて本当に嬉しいよ。
She forces a smile, tears welling up in her eyes. Let's go back to the dorm. Having agreed on that, we make our way along the familiar
なん
path.
かこうしてると昔に戻ったみたいだよ。
ああ、そうだ。
でもこう
That
はあん
wasn't
ま
a
り
full
変わってな
cry,
い
it's
よね。
okay.
なんか雰囲気はちょっと大人の男っぽく変わったけど。
そういうお前も変わってないな。雰囲気はちょっと女らしくなったけど。
もう少し成長したかったんだけどな。
She does look pretty much the same now that I think about it. Both in height and... She's as much of a crybaby as she was back then as well. It works for me though. I'd much rather not see her acting differently in response to how rough the world is these days. A selfish thought, I must admit.
それにしても怖いぐらいリアルだよね。まるで青春が蘇
She brings her hand up to her brow and takes a look
さ
around.
すがアキネーだよな。まさに仮想空間のウィザードだ。
私たちすごい先輩を持っちゃったね。
まったくだ。あれでリアルの生活がグダグダじゃなかったら完璧な人なんだけどな。
I can feel the conversation veering into gloomy territory again, so I do what I can to
それ
prevent
で
it.
もやっぱりすごい人だよ。すごいだけじゃなくて本当に優しい先輩だし。
It doesn't work out though. She looks even sadder now.
そうだな。
それが分かってるのに、一番よく分かってるのに。
気まずくてな。
Hexity
君の
ha.
趣味クラムを戦争に使ってるし。
I get stuck while speaking again.
なんだろう。とにかく会いづらかったんだよ。ああ、今日医者に行ってきた。
Now that I think about it, I didn't really tell her how much my memory loss. Much about my memory loss when I met her last time. I showed her the results of today's examination and explained it properly.
というわけだが、
ごめん。
She apologetically looks
謝るこ
down.
とはないよ。ただ分かってほしいだけさ。
I force a smile, then try to move on. Just then, I'm greeted by a sight that leaves me breathless. My heart is racing, I'm struggling to breathe. There's too much emotion in her expression to be a simple NPC.
嘘。
Nana gasps in surprise. That confirms that it's not just some illusion. Also, I've met this girl before. Seriously, how did I even forget about it? It happened just a short way back. Oh yeah, it was when I chased down and attacked the Drexler Institute at their hideout. That was the time when I was caught up in the explosion and holes opened up all over my memories. I finally found the VR structure where Drexler is hiding. That's the message the informant Smackjack Eddie sent me just a few days ago. I dived there with my subordinates to capture the Drexler researchers. But the place was protected by security viruses we did not expect. I left the enemies to them and went into the database all alone. Oh hey, we get to finally see the
自爆装置が作動しています。逃げてください。注意。
intro to the intro.
ダメだ、手ぶらで帰れるか。レインは先に行け。他の連中と一緒に離脱しろ。
注意。
やっとドレクスラー機関の残党の行方を突き止めて証拠を見つけられそうなんだ。こいつをこのデータを持ち帰らないといくつもの犠牲を払ってここまで来た甲斐がなくなっちまう。
端末に接続。データベースよりダウンロード開始。
注意。急いでください。早く。
分かっている。今ダウンロードを始めている。
The terminal sends me the compressed data. If I bring this back and analyze it then, the wait feels unreasonably long. On the edge of my vision, I can catch a glimpse of a shining wall screen displaying the current activity program. It's software meant for nanomachine research and development, and it should be included in the archives I'm downloading.
サイエンティストたちめ、一体何を作っていやがったんだ。
I run my hand over the virtual keyboard and finally see some data relating to nanomachines on the screen. Anyway, the reason why he sounds older here is because the current Cole has lost his memory as a mercenary. So he's like less jaded than he was previous to his memory loss. I hastily take a look at the signature and see a familiar set of letters. Assembler version 2.27b.
あいつら、またアセンブラを。
As I gasp, I'm suddenly attacked by dizziness.
なんだ、脳チップに妙な負荷がかかっているみたいだ。
警告。識別不明の個体が接近。
I listen to my sensors and turn around only to see something that surprises me even more.
そんなバカな。
I have no idea how long she was there, but there's a girl that certainly shouldn't be here. With saddened eyes, she's looking up directly at me. A familiar face, a long, slender, fairy-like body, long hair that sways despite there being no wind. She silently looks up at me from within my sights. My head goes blank, and all I can do is look at her with my eyes open wide.
君は空なのか。
Those words escape my lips. Hearing them fills my own heart with intense emotion. And yet, all she does is look up at me.
それともクーなのか。いや、そんなわけないよな。
It can't be Sora nor can it be Ku. Both of them have been lost for all
だ
eternity.
とすれば、アーク社のあいつを模した NPC なのか。やっぱりいい趣味とは思えないな。
I'm not about to blame Akira and Seda, but seeing an object that looks like the one I lost doesn't make me feel good.
どうして NPC がここにいるんだ。この構造体の持ち主にここにいるように言われたのか。
私アーク、誰かの所有物じゃない。
ほらなのか。誰のものでもない NPC なんて初めて聞くぞ。
でも私はここにいる。
自我が芽生えて所有者から逃げ出したとか20世紀の SF みたいなことは言うなよ。
違う。
じゃあ一体なんでこんなところに配置されているんだ。
Wait a sec, something's not
自
right.
分の意
ここに。
She's actually choosing her words. This most definitely is not a doll. I know only a single NPC that's as autonomous as this.
君は本当に空じゃないのか？ありえない。空がいないのに空だけが存在できるはず。
だから私は違う存在、人形でもない。
だったら君は誰なんだ？
私はエージェント。
She smiles as though she's been waiting for me to ask
ダウ
that.
ンロード完了しました。
注意、お願いですから早く。自爆装置の最終秒読みが始まってしまいました。
Alright, I can't waste time just talking
あ
here.
あ、言われなくても。せっかく情報が手に入ったのに、こんなところでくたばってたまるもんか。
I kick the ground to go into a dash and pick up the strange girl. Well, maybe it's actually a coup, an agent route. How do I take screenshots? Well,
それじゃあやだよ、いいのかな。どうして？
どうもこうもあるか。ここはもうすぐ吹っ飛ぶ。嫌だって言っても連れて逃げるぞ。
でも基地の自爆は私に効果なし。種別神経パルス攻撃だから。
いいから黙ってろ。おしゃべりしてると舌を。
はむ。
before I can finish, she suddenly covers her mouth with both
舌を
hands.
噛むぞってね。
可否は単なるピコ。
Moe. And yeah, you guys remember me talking about the artist's style changing a lot?
無理に喋るなって。
It says this must have been like midway because her face looks real young, but the body is like still like the initial style. Agent places her finger on her lip and looks up at me with curiosity in her eyes.
なんだ今度は。
わからないけど。
She's looking for the right words again, trying desperately to express her mind.
知っているはず。
Oh no, she's crying. As she smiles sadly, a single tear runs down her cheek.
知っているはず。これは笑いなのに悲しい。
俺に尋ねているのか。
The mysterious girl nods.
警告。後方で大規模なエネルギー反応。衝撃波の到達まであと10、9。
How far is he? Shockwave. So, like 3 kilometers? A white ball of lightning shines behind me as the shockwave approaches me. But that heat and wind are just that core. That explosion is just a trigger for a neural pulse that kills everyone connected.
くしょう、逃げきれない。あとは祈るしかないな。無事助かるように君も祈ってくれ。
大丈夫。祈る。助かる。
Pray, save. That reminds me of Hoseki no Kuni. Although I guess the anime hasn't really explored that quite a bit, so shouldn't really talk about it. But yeah, read a manga. I throw myself into a hole in the structure and crouch to protect the mysterious girl. As to when, as to never. A moment later, a gale of white noise sweeps over me, making me feel like my brain's being shaken and my open eyes are being fried. My mind suddenly freezes like a circuit with an overloaded breaker. Yeah, this is the same girl. I have to find out what she is. I start running and approach the mysterious girl. She doesn't run away, she just looks at me with a sad expression on her face. Anyway, my head's a huge mess right now. My hands shake as I take her hand.
は一体誰なんだ？
ようこそアーバルシティへ。私はモデル S4R タイプの P126 番アーク社の接客用 NPC です。
Cool look-alike NPC smiles back at me.
勘違いだったのか？
I check the NPC's ID, just to be sure, and yep, does not match Ku's.
なんだったの？今の。
Nana catches up to me, her eyes are open
ナノ
wide.
ハも今のを見たよな。
一瞬クーちゃんかって思った。でもありえないよ。こうもそれはよくわかっているよね。
しかし
きっと錯覚だよ。これはクーちゃんの量産型。同じなのは姿形だけなんだから。
She talks to me with consideration in her expression. I look and see that her eyes are dim.
アキ先輩には悪いけど、正直あんまりいい趣味じゃないよね。
I need to pull myself together before she breaks down. Take a deep breath and to help me do
仕方が
so.
ないさ。企業は資金を回収しないと成り立たないものだろうからな。
Any business has to make money to keep going. But how much
そうだけ
money?
ど。
ってあれ？どうしてお前がクーのことを知ってるんだ？
忘れちゃったの？あの子が原因で千夏先輩とかすごい騒ぎになったの覚えてない？
言われてみればそんなこともあったような。
そっか。今の子には思い出せないんだね。
まあな。でもそんな顔するな。治療は受け始めたしじきに治るよ。
Nana's still sad. I gently extend my hand to her, just like I used to. Hanging her head down, she tightly grasps it.
やだな、すぐ暗くなっちゃうよ。こんな時、千夏先輩かストラ先輩がいてくれたらな。あの二人のどちらかがいれば、暗い空気がパッと明るくなったのに。で、ごめんこう、私こんな話しちゃって。
二人揃うと明るいのを通り越して大変なことになったけどな。
そうだね。
I haven't held her hand for far too long. It's small and surprisingly soft.
おかえり、こう、菜の葉。
We return to Kisaragi dorm, where we are greeted by Aki.
ただいま、アキネ。
ただいま先輩、待っててください。今ご飯を作りますから。それは後回し。二人とも上がって。見せたいものがある。
Aki, looking slightly proud, invites us to go farther down the hall. She then stops before one of the doors here.
うん。
The desk with scribbles left by the previous students, paper box I'd inherited from them, and a souvenir vase with an artificial flower sticking out of it.
すごい。何から何まで記憶通りだ。
Overcome by nostalgia, I grab a book from the shelf.
あれ？
When I open it, I see it's filled with blank
ご
pages.
めん。その本の中身、 マザーのデータじゃ特定できなくて。
そういえば学園生の見たデータから再構成したんだったね。
I put the book back, look around the room, and notice a picture frame on the desk. I take it in hand and it projects a holograph depicting Sora. Aki touches my back. I somehow force a smile and put the picture back. Ah! And just like you'd expect, Nana becomes all choked up.
ごめん、つい。いちいち泣いてたらキリがないよね。
なのは。
本当にごめん。あ、そうだ、ご飯を作らないと。
Alright, time to take my shot. As though escaping us, Nana runs out of the room. And so I'm left alone with Saki, who's looking really down.
喜ばせたかったのに余計なことしちゃった。
そんなことないって。昔を懐かしんで泣けるのは幸いだよ。
そう言ってくれると助かるけど。
It looks straight into my eyes as she says that.
ここの NPC を見た？
I nod in response, knowing she's referring to the mass-produced versions of Ku.
ごめん。
何を謝ってるんだい？
でも、こうは嫌じゃない？
嫌とかの前に驚きだよ。
うん。おばさまが気に入ってくれて、デザイナーの創作したオリジナルよりも、実在の人物を由来にした NPC の方が人気もあって。
What a businesswoman. She said that NPCs based on real people would be more popular than original ones. And you know what? She is very right. I don't know if you guys remember, but either during Rain's route or Nana's route, when we went to that club, and the manager, the criminal running the club, did say that people really like the pirated copies of Ku because there's rumors that that Ku is based on, or the NPC is based on, a girl who died during Merry Christmas, and that made her more mysterious and more people wanted her. So yeah, Seira is definitely doing the right thing as a business person, but yeah.
しかも悲劇の事故で失われた少女だもんな。ドラマ性だってバッチリだ。
ごめん。
いや。
I shake my head at her apology. Yeah, I shouldn't take it out on her.
こっちこそごめん。秋音に皮肉を言うつもりはなかったんだ。
皮肉ぐらいならいくらでも言って。
そんなの俺が嫌だ。
The subjects of NPCs remind me of the girl that looked just like Ku.
ねえ、秋音。クーってもう存在しないんだよね。
シミュラクラの話はしたよね。
Aki looks directly at me.
分かってるさ。たとえ構成データが残っていても、空がいなければクーは起動できないんだろ。
そう。
だけど俺見ちゃったんだ。どう見ても疑似人格じゃないクーや空そっくりの NPC を。
きっとそれ気の迷い。
俺もそう思いたいんだけど。
ならそう思えばいい。
The tone of her voice is harsh, but she follows it with a gloomy sigh.
噂って？
クーの量産型が時々 妙に人間臭い反応をするって。そんな噂のおかげで人気アップ。海賊版まで作られちゃった。
Their popularity went up because of that. They even made pirated versions.
その現象はアークでは
ないはず。
President Seira might know something. And Seira, huh?
何か知って
She's
る
as
かもしれない
mysterious as ever, it
おばさ
seems.
んが
そうじゃないと説明がつかない。
例えばだけど
I realize what I'm about to say is
空を
impossible.
失ったクーが自我に目覚めたとか。
こうドミニオンに宗派を変えた。
まさか
操り人形に命が宿るぐらい。みんなバカ。
Aki's mood turns sour. She falls silent.
もうあれからシミュラクラは作っていないの？
作るわけがない。
Her whisper is dense with regret.
あんな悲しいものもう作るわけがない。
悲しいものって。
こう空のシミュラクラがどうなったか。
いた。
こう
Aki's eyes open wide as she stares at me. It seems to be forgetting something important again. I seem to be forgetting something important again. Unease and panic fill my
アキ
heart.
ネ
忘れて
でもそれって何か大切なことなんだろ？
お願い。
I realize that her eyes are somewhat dim. I can't remember it, but it might just be best if I don't.
わかった。アキネが言うならそうするさ。
ごめん。
謝らないで。アキネやナナホを悲しませるぐらいならそんな記憶はなくていい。
No matter how important it is, if a memory hurts, I will probably be happier if I just forget it.
相変わらず優しいね。こう傭兵とは思えない。
優しくなんかないさ。ただへたれて臆病なだけだよ、俺は。
I spread myself out on the floor again, but this time Aki joins
心
me.
配してた。こうが傭兵になってあちこち転戦してるって聞いて。
俺が転戦してたことも前から知ってたのか？
こう私を甘く見すぎ。でもこうは変わってなかった。
そう言ってくれるのは嬉しいけど、自分でもいろいろ変わっちゃった気がするよ。
でもソウルは変わってない。
雰囲気が変わってないってこと？
そう。あの子もきっとそう感じてる。だからあの子きっといい子。
She must be referring to Rain. I can only assume Aki's aware of her background.
でもこういい子を捕まえたね。
No, Aki, this is Chinatsu's route. I mean, Rain is the main waifu everywhere out, but still.
調べたのなら分かってるだろ。俺とレインは恋人とかそんな関係じゃないんだよ。
それでもいい子。
まあ確かにレインにはいろいろ助けてもらってるけどね。
I picture the days when we wandered the wasteland and the many battles we braved together. Without her, I would have been completely alone, and thinking of that fact fills me with gratitude. Though, for all I know, she was just trying to forget the person she lost by giving her all for my sake. Hmm. 2 hours and 34 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna call it an end once we hit the end of the chapter. Or once we hit 2 hours and 50 minutes. Even so, she's my partner and I trust her completely.
だったら今度はご飯に呼んであげないとね。
そうだね。今度寮に連れてきていいかい？
ぜひ。にしてもあの子。
Doing this with Aki makes me feel nostalgic. We used to sleep next to each other a lot.
一体どこで？
学園時代にあったような気がするけど。
法省の学生だったらしいから近所ですれ違ったことくらいはあるんじゃない？
Looks like her brain's gone into overdrive. She won't be coming back anytime soon. I send the mail to Rain and close my eyes.
起きて、候補。そろそろ起きないと遅刻するよ。
なのは？
I open my eyes and see a gentle smile.
なのは？なんでお前が？
もう、寝ぼけちゃって。
She pinches my cheeks with a smile. It doesn't hurt much, but it's all I need to know that I'm not in the middle of a
ほら、
flashback.
ご飯作ったから食べよ。アキ先輩がじれて待ってるよ。
ああ、わかった。わかったから手を引っ張らないで。
I get myself up off the floor with Nana's help. Then make my way to the living room.
いただきます。
Three of us dig into our somewhat late lunch. Our meal consists of rice, miso soup, grilled fish with some cold tofu. With some cold tofu topped with spinach on the side, a traditional family meal if there ever was
なん
one.
だか昔に戻った気分。
ああ、その食べっぷりを見ていると俺もそんな気がしてくるよ。
でもここはいいよね。サンマもお豆腐もリアルじゃ何年も食べていないよ。
鈴代氏は食料事情が最悪だからな。
鈴代氏は口にするものがあるだけまだマシだよ。お隣の国なんて大変なことになってるらしいよ。あっちはナノを使った合成食料が認可されていないから。
We eat our food while occasionally chatting like so. Ah.
千夏先輩や誠ちゃんは元気でやっているのかな。
Suddenly, Nana says that in a sad tone.
そうだな。どうしているんだろうな、あいつら。
I find it difficult to say that I met Chinatsu in town, so I just hide it.
何さ千夏の生存は確認しているのだけど。
記録じゃどうなっているの、あいつ。
灰色のクリスマスで負傷して統合軍によって救出されたけど、退院した後はさっぱり足取りがつかめない。どこ？そうなんですか。でも先輩のことですからきっと元気にやってますよね。そうね。
Anki smiles, but her eyes are somewhat sad. Rain's voice calls out to us from found the entrance.
こう言ってあげて。
ああ、わかった。
I can see rain silhouettes through the
お
door.
い、鍵はかかってないから入ってこいよ。
Ah, okay. I am tired. It is time to end the stream here. Thought I could stream for 10 more minutes, but yeah, no, not happening. Alright, everyone, thanks for coming. And Chinatsu route continues, or maybe it'll finally actually start next time. Tomorrow is, I believe, Metal Wolf Chaos XD. We'll see if I can finish that in a single seating. Probably not, but yeah. Someone's excited. Should be fun. Don't play it all at once, I'll die. I'll try to divvy it up into digestible 3-hour pieces then. Anyway, Shawnee Bitty Buddy Ba, thanks for coming. And thank you for coming, everyone else. Radisiva. No raid today, no raid. Where are we raiding, boss? No raid. Raid my girl's frontline account and say hello to me on chat or something on through messages. Alright, Niva. Rial is greedy and hates doing raids. I think that's okay. That's Diva. Bye, everyone. Pyong.